What's up, guys? My name's Jake Brown. I'm on the biathlon team here. Somehow, over the years, I've become the oldest member of the team. Walking through the tunnel here in Mesto, and it is raining. And this has kind of been the way it's been here so far, but here's a look. So the range is over there, and Mesto is especially known for the fans. So there's just stands on stands on stands.
Rain and challenging, sloppy course conditions welcomed the world to Nové Mesto, Czech Republic for the beginning of the 2024 IBU Biathlon World Championships. In the mixed relay on February 7th, it was a soggy affair that the French team capitalized on to beat the heavily favored Norwegians, despite one more extra round and a penalty loop. Sweden struggled to find their groove early, moving from 7th at the first exchange to the bronze medal by the finish line. Vincent Bonacci got the United States off on the right foot, leaving the first shooting stage with the leaders, exchanging in 6th place, 45 seconds off the lead. Using 5 extra rounds in the second leg, Sean Doherty kept the United States in 10th at the halfway mark, where the women then took over. Deidre Irwin used only 1 extra round in prone to put the United States in 7th. True to form, Levin shot perfectly and brought the United States home in 11th. It was the best World Championships mixed relay finish for the United States since 2016 and the 4th best of all time. The French women literally rained on everyone else's parade in the women's 7.5 kilometer sprint, dominating the field in the 1st through 4th place at the finish. Julia Simone from bib number 2 shot quickly and perfectly and was in the clubhouse before most of the 93 starters hit the soggy snow. She would have to wait to see if it was enough, but the only threats that materialized were those of her 3 teammates. Lou Jean Monod missed 1 shot to finish 40 seconds behind and move into 2nd, only to be supplanted 16 bibs later by Justine Brassard-Boucher, who fought back from a missed prone shot to fall just 4.9 seconds shy of the world title. Deidre Irwin led Team USA shooting 8 for 10 to finish 39th and qualify for the pursuit. Tara Garrity-Moats posted her best finish at both a World Cup or World Championships level, hitting 9 for 10 and finishing 58th to qualify for her first pursuit event. Chloe Levins uncharacteristically missed 2 targets to finish 80th, while Jackie Garza finished her inaugural World Championship start in 87th with 3 misses.
All right, it's go time. Bag is packed. It's race day. It's a nice wintry, cool 50 degrees outside. It's time to go. See you in the van. So sometimes it's just the little things, that keep you motivated for a race day. Like this little bugger. I don't know how you pet a sheep. One thing that may be of interest to you followers out there is, where do you actually pee when you're on the World Cup? Behind these sponsor barriers, you never know what you're gonna find. Be careful if you're ever a fan out there.
The men's 10-kilometer sprint looked to be getting away from the dominant Norwegians early on, as their early starters and biggest favorites accrued misses in the prone position, while the French started strong, shooting clean. Norway's Boo brothers, Vetle Sjostad Christensen and Johannes Dahle Skjevdal, all trailed the Frenchmen until Sturla Lagrid shot perfectly from bib 50 and moved into 2nd place, 2 seconds behind Perrault and 5 seconds ahead of Fillon Maillet. Then the tables turned. Both Frenchmen missed, while Johannes Tingnes Boo, Christensen and Lagrid would hit all standing shots. Lagrid's advantage had evaporated over the final loop, trailing Boo by 0.2 seconds with 800 meters left to the finish. But Lagrid found the power to cross the line in the lead by out 3.5 seconds at the finish line, letting out a roar of satisfaction at capturing his first sprint world championship title and 3rd title of his career, to match his individual and mass start titles from 2021. Boo took silver, Christensen the bronze, for the Norwegian medal sweep. Campbell Wright for the United States started in bib 18 and skiing under control in the first loop, shot fast and clean to lead prone in 5th in real time and 12th once the whole field came through shooting number 1. Seemingly unfazed by the opportunity, Wright felled all 5 shots in perfect, quick cadence to leave the range trailing only Fillon Maillet and hanging on to 8th once the entire field went through standing. Wright crossing the line in 4th at the time and hanging on in the finish for 11th spot once everybody was through, 101 behind the world champion, Lagrid.
I was just thinking, don't blow up on the whole last lap, because a lot of courses you get downhills, but here you don't get a downhill until like the last maybe 30%. So just try not to blow up on those working flats and uphills.
Jake Brown finished in 38th with 3 missed shots, and Sean Doherty shot the same to land in 44th, joining Campbell Wright in the World Championship pursuit on Sunday. The American men nearly qualified all men for the pursuit, but Maxime Germain came up just 4.3 seconds shy of the top 60 in 63rd place with 4 missed shots.
Race is over. Okay day for me. 1-2 on the range. Was pretty disappointed with standing because I knew I could do it. Had a good hold, good position, and just missed. It was kind of one of those days, and pretty good skiing today, so it was a bummer not to hit the targets, but Campbell Wright had an awesome one, 11th place, which is huge for us. So stoked for Campbell, that's a big day.
Frenchwoman Julia Simon once again put on a display of perfection on the shooting range in the women's pursuit in both accuracy and speed. Simone was caught from 4 seconds back by teammate Justine Braissard-Boucher in the first ski loop. The French antagonists would each clean, then miss, one to arrive together 30 seconds ahead of the teammate Sophie Chauveau in the third shooting stage. It was then that Simone shot the immaculate shooting stage, a 17.7 second. As Simone skied away at the front of the field after shooting 3, Lisa Vitozzi snuck ahead of Braissard-Boucher into second with a perfect shooting stage. Simone sealed the deal on the final shooting with another clean bout to take a ceremonial final victory lap, repeating as the Pursuit World Champion. Behind her, Vitozzi, Braissard-Boucher, and Chauveau would all miss another shot and finish in that order for the silver, bronze, and fourth. Deidre Irwin started the day in 39th place, but with 4 misses on the day, landed in 46th at the finish.
Morning of Pursuit, as you can tell, maybe you can't tell, it's drizzling out today, and they actually had to change the course today after the week of warm weather. Too many pine needles on one of the sections, so we have a little bit of a last minute course change for the Pursuit. I think it will actually favor me a little bit more, kind of adding one more V1 style hill and taking away a V2 style hill. Pursuit has been a challenge for me, but I've been shooting with some confidence and I'm excited to give it another go. So really exciting for us to have Campbell starting in 11th. I'm looking at the time gaps too. He actually has a really good shot to have a good one and you know, has a buffer behind him as well. So I think it could be a good day for the team with Campbell up front. Yeah, we'll see how it is. I'm gonna enjoy this morning run on this lovely, warm, spring-like day here in Czech Republic in February. See ya.
In the men's pursuit, defending Pursuit World Champion starting in bib number 2, Johannes Dinges Boo quickly made up the 4 seconds he trailed the sprint winner from Saturday, Sturlaholm Lagride. But Boo would miss 1 from the first shooting stage while Lagride would miss an uncharacteristic 2 shots, giving the lead briefly to sprint bronze medalist Vetle Sjosta Christensen, who cleaned all 5 and left the shooting range a split second ahead of Boo, who came off the penalty loop. Christensen would hold that lead as Boo missed another 2 shots in the second shoot, appearing to drop from contention altogether. But Boo would go clean and Christensen would miss 1 in the third shooting stage, allowing Boo to claw himself back into contention again by the final shooting stage, trailing by just 9 seconds into a 3-way shoot-off for the gold, with clean shooting brother Tarja Boo at that point joining the pressure cooker for the gold. Christensen and the elder Boo would both crack, Lagrade missing 2 and the elder Boo missing 4 respectively, and he would then be replaced by Lagrade, who fought himself back into position, who cleaned and left the shooting range on Christensen's heels coming off the penalty loop. JT Boo would have the time to celebrate and stop for a pose before crossing the finish line for his 18th career gold medal at the World Championships. Lagride beat Christensen to the line by 10 seconds for the silver, and Christensen getting his second bronze of these championships. Campbell Wright hit 18 for 20 to finish in 12th place, 1 spot behind his start position, for yet another spectacular World Championship performance for the emerging young American. Sean Doherty hit 19 for 20 and moved up from 44th at the start to 26th by the finish, while Jake Brown missed 4 shots and moved up 1 spot to 37th for a great showing by Team USA, with 3 men in the top 40. We'll be back with a recap and Team USA highlights from the second half of the World Championships as the action unfolds in the Czech Republic this week.